The easiest way to tell the difference between polyethylene and polyurethane is that polyethylene is a closed cell foam. You just take a piece and try to blow through it. You probably won't be able to unless there's something wrong with the foam. Polyurethane is an open cell foam, which means you can blow through the foam. It will be much softer to the feel in both circumstances. Polyurethane foam is made by combining several chemicals that are petroleum-based. So the price of polyurethane is more susceptible to the current price of petroleum. When those chemicals are combined, it's shaped into a log, which is then chopped up into individual buns that are, by coincidence, the size of a large mattress pad, which is where the size of that bun came from. Those buns are then shipped to fabricators, and those fabricators will slice it up into sheets, chop it up into blocks, die cut it, convolute it, as you can see here, and fabricate it into a variety of packaging products that can be used for the market, including floating some of our larger equipment underneath floater bases. We'll talk about that later. Polyethylene is made by heating up virgin or recycled beads of polyethylene material and then extruding it with a blowing agent, generally isobutane. Once it's extruded, it's called a sheet or a plank. Those can be laminated together to form different thicknesses, but in general, your largest extrusion is going to be 3 inches in thickness. The density of both materials is measured by the weight of a cubic foot. Each one of those materials can be made in densities ranging from 1 up to 9 pounds, even higher in some cases. But generally used in our case would be about a 1 to 3 pound polyurethane and a 1 to 4 pound polyethylene. Of course, the less dense the material, the less weight it will support. The more dense, the more weight it will support. Some common uses for polyethylene, I'm sure that we've all seen, are pool floaties and other flotation devices, along with sandpaper inserts. Polyurethane is used on a wide variety of materials, including most couch cushions, as well as modern sponges. Here's an exercise in calculating the proper load. First, you have to determine the amount of cushion area that you're going to have, strictly determined on the surface area. So here in this example, we have 3 pieces of 6-inch by 36-inch foam. So as you can see, that's a total of 648 square inches. So with those 648 square inches, using a 1.2 polyurethane, which according to the curves, I would load at 0.2 pounds per square inch, we could cushion properly a 130-pound unit. Now, if I used that same size material, but used a 2.2 pound polyethylene, which we would float at 1.3 pounds per square inch, we could use the same surface area foam and support a unit properly that weighs 842 pounds. So by mixing and matching the density and size of flotation that you use, you can perfectly match the weight of the unit to the foam type that you use. Feel free to leave any comments or questions, and thank you for watching.